What is going on, guys? This is Klutch once again with the second episode of our manager mode series, and today we're going through some pre-season friendlies. I kind of just tried to get used to my team and try out a lot of different players in different positions and different formations in this episode, because at the minute the team that I have right now is kind of all over the place, because we've got two right mids playing up front and it's kind of weird. We've got Juan playing at centre forward and Lucas playing at striker, and they're both right mid, so I'm not too sure why that is, but as you can see here, Malero wants some playing time because it's pre-season friendly, so I do have a bit of flexibility to change the team because there isn't anything really riding on this, so I decided to give him a shot and see how he does. I decided not to go with Lucas up front though. I kept Juan at centre forward and I put Soldado in, but right here the first 12 minutes I think went by and I wasn't really liking how it felt, so I decided to increase the build up, the speed of the build up play, get that fast, and decrease the passing to short, because I want short quick passes, and I want to play my football kind of like Arsenal or Man City do, which is short passes, get in the faces, take a lot of shots, and also keep my position at free form, because I like my front four to rotate, because I don't know, with organised it just feels so contained and I don't really like it, so that's why I go with free form. But yeah, getting into the game, I'm just looking to pass it around, keep possession, get those sharp passes going and get people moving. And Borja Garcia does some nice work here to beat the defender and puts the cross in, and Soldado doesn't manage to bury it first time, but he gets the rebound and puts it home, so that is fairly decent. Soldado gets a goal on his debut, but the computer, the Gilfy, if that's how you pronounce it, they weren't out of the game. They did have a fair amount of chances. I think it was a pretty even game for them in the first half, and right there I'm lucky that they had terrible shooting, because that could have gone in and could have made it 1-1. But here, just trying to do what I did before and work the passes around. Soldado finds Adrian, cuts inside nicely and gets tripped. Right there I was like, whoa, how is that not a penalty? I thought surely that is definitely a penalty, but it wasn't given, so hopefully that doesn't happen in any important games or anything. But right there, I don't know what Jesus was doing, my keeper. It was kind of weird. He could have caught that, but he put himself into trouble, but kind of made up for it. And right here, Adrian is doing some great work, pressuring the defense, wins the ball, but I'm still in ultimate team mode, trying to shoot at the near post, and you can't quite do that. Can't really do that in manager mode. So I kind of failed there, but I made a sub, brought on Lucas, and picked that out of the back of the net. What a goal. Now I see why they're playing him up front. It's kind of weird. Kind of gives me a bit of a headache now, because Soldado and Lucas have both scored in this first game, and the game actually ends 2-0 with both of them getting the goal, so I've kind of got a bit of a headache in squad selection. That being said, I decided to change things around a bit, mess around with my formation, because even though I managed to win that quite comfortably with 4-1-1, I would have preferred to have two strikers up front, so I changed it to a 4-4-2 diamond, which used to be the 4-1-2-1-2, to compensate both Lucas and Soldado into the team. Decided to play Gabriel at centre defensive mid, Juan at right mid, Jesse Rodriguez at left mid, and put Adriana at centre attacking mid. I wanted to field what I thought would be my strongest team and see how I'd do with that, and I really enjoyed it. Lucas and Soldado are two amazing strikers. Even though Lucas is actually a right mid, he does manage to bag the goals. And right here, this is my second mistake. Once again, me and my players are similar names. I'm just terrible with it. Right here, I thought the offer was for Jesse Rodriguez, but it's for Jose Rodriguez. Jose Rodriguez isn't really in my plans at all, even though he probably will eventually improve and get a bit better. I thought it was Jesse Rodriguez that they were offering for, so I was like, no way, that is a terrible offer. When in fact it was actually a great offer, and I wish I took that, because I would have been able to buy a few more players or loan a few more players or something. It would have helped out my team quite a lot. But going into the second pre-season friendly, this team was so fucking frustrating. Like time and time again. Right there, Adrian, I don't know how he did not bury that whatsoever, but the first half was just a stalemate, a midfield battle. They had like 8 players back in the box the majority of times. As you can see right here, they have quite a few back, but the majority of the times the wingers and the defensive mids were in the box as well as the defense, so it was kind of hard to break them down. But once I got my chance here with Adrian, Klutch past the defender and buries it home, making up for that missed opportunity at the end of the first half, and he gets his first goal for the club, and I'm pretty happy with that. But right here, I was wondering whether I'd have trouble with my keeper, because on paper he didn't look that great, but he pulled out a decent save there. And after this next save, just look, they put the ball in, and what a save that is, just incredible. I didn't think he had that in him, but after that and a few more games, he did put in quite a few good performances, and I don't think I'll need to strengthen my keeper at the minute. Maybe I'll need a reserve keeper, but in terms of first team, I think he'll be able to hack it. And right there, a great counter attack goal, and Soldado has his second goal in 2 games, so he's moving on quite nicely for us at the start of the season. And the game ends 2-0, and Adrian gets the man of the match as deserved. To the final game of the episode against Beerschot, kind of gaining momentum with this team. I'm really liking it. This game, it was probably the best I played. Like, the passes were just flowing. Soldado, as you see there, was making excellent runs in behind the defence. He was just terrorising them all game, along with Lucas. I don't know if this is normal, but he's already shot up 2 points, so he's actually rated 71 now. And he started off at 69, but after 3 preseason games, he's shot up to 71. And right there, he beats his defender like it's nothing and puts in a great ball for Lucas, who finished it the first time, and that is his second goal in 2 games, I believe. So that partnership is coming along quite nicely. Lucas and Soldado linking up really well, and I'm really enjoying it. But the passes were absolutely flowing. I was having a wonderful time in this game. I really enjoyed playing this game, because the team was just playing so well. Right here, I probably should have taken the shot with Adrian, but I try and pass it to Soldado. Don't quite manage to convert the opportunity, and they boot it out. But Fabinho wins the header, gets it back off one front. Actually, no, he passes it to Adrian, passes it to Jesse Rodriguez, and after last game, I'm going to have a dig. That was such a close opportunity. Doesn't quite manage to score it, but Lucas picks up the pieces and gets his 3rd goal in 2 games, I believe. So Lucas is playing quite nicely up front, especially for a right mid. I was kind of doubting him as a striker at first, but faith in him and actually trusting his ability as a striker. And right here, I don't know what kind of shenanigans this was, but they managed to get a scrappy goal. It was only a consolation though. They didn't manage to trouble me much throughout the game. I think that was practically their only clear-cut opportunity and their only chance on net, and they managed to bundle it in. So I was kind of annoyed that Jesus didn't get another clean sheet, because that was a bit of a BS goal. But what can you do? It's only pre-season, 3 wins in a row. I'm happy with that. Lucas and Soldado are really looking to be a promising partnership, so I'm really looking forward to that in the future. But anyway guys, that is all I have for you today. New episode will be out tomorrow. Squad Builder Challenge should be out on Friday hopefully. But until next time, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed what you saw, and also subscribe if you're new. But until next time, it's been Klutch.